Baruch haba b'shem Adonai, beirachnuchem mi beit Adonai. May all who are gathered this day be blessed. Ivdu et Adonai b'simcha, bo'u lifanav birnana. We have come with joy to share in a joy. Mi adira hakol mi barucha hakol mi gadol al hakol, yivarech et hachatan ve'et hakala. May God, who has created and ordered this universe, bless Grant, this Chatan, this bridegroom, and Jenna, this Kala, this bride. It is at moments such as this that we miss a little bit more certain people. And so our tradition challenges us to voice that desire rather than suppress it. And so when we say their names aloud, we bring them here. We share with them the joy and the celebration. And so at this time, we especially remember Jenna's grandparents, Lona and Stan Cohen, Jack Friedman, Abraham Avishai, Ruth Avishai, and her uncle, Bennett Friedman. And Grant's grandparents, Louis and Edith Walter, and Sid Stern, and cousin Max Silberman. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Sabbath candles, life is kindled. It burns, it glows, it is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades. Its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The moments of flame dance, and our lives are full. But as night follows day, the candle of our life burns down. There is an end to the flames. Yet we do not despair. For our fate is more than to be a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives we give life. Something of us can never die, for we are links in the eternal chain of light and life. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shechianu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. Praised art thou, O God, guide of the world, who has kept us in life, sustained us, and brought each of us, those here in body and those here in spirit, to this moment. We say together, Amen. We shall lift the cup of wine 2 times. The first time will be for betrothal, and the second time will be for marriage. In ancient times, they were 2 separate ceremonies, and now, under the chuppah, under the wedding canopy, they're combined maybe 1,000 years ago or so. The wine is sweet because it represents a wish that all of us have for the 2 of you. And the wish is that you will continue to find all of the good and lovely and sweet things in life that much sweeter. The difficult and anxious and painful moments of life tempered and sweetened, but everything in life much more tolerable and much more meaningful because the 2 of you are together. And so these blessings of betrothal declare, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al ha'arayot, v'asar lanu et ha'arusot, v'hitir lanu et ha'nisuat lanu al yidei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh amo Yisrael al yidei chuppah v'kiddushin. Praised art thou, O God, who consecrates us through this sacred ceremony beneath the wedding canopy. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Praised art thou, O God, guide of the world, who has created the fruit of the vine. Take a sip. Take a sip. Give Jen a little bit there. I'll share on the wine as well. May I have the rings, please? What is the moment that binds two people together? I think most would say, isn't it when they exchange rings? As you may have noticed already, the rings come early in the Jewish wedding ceremony. They're actually a part of the betrothal ceremony, the exchange of an item of value. The truth is that with every passing generation, couples would come to the chuppah and request of the rabbi or those officiating, mainly members of the community, to change, to alter, in some way fit the ceremony for them. The result is that every aspect of the Jewish wedding ceremony has been changed down through the centuries, except for one thing. Rings are maybe a couple hundred years old. As I said, chuppah, maybe 1,000 years. But the words that have never changed are the words themselves that I'll ask you to exchange. And the message is two terrific people such as yourselves, two people who have not only love, but a great respect for each other and tremendous integrity. The two of you expressing those words, and the words which once uttered, after they leave your lips, they create right before all of us a third world that the two of you now create with your marriage. The rabbis teach that we're, in getting married, never giving ourselves away. We're only giving ourselves in love. And you create that third world, your marriage, that you participate in. And how is it created? Simply with the utterance of words. And so it makes sense. We've signed the ketubah and the documents, but what we're going to do now is bind you together with words of promise. So Grant, as you place this ring on Jenna's finger, I'll ask you to say those words which once uttered have been the most constant binding marital force in the eyes of the Jewish community for well over 2,300 years. Hare,
Hare,
Ter, At,
At,
Mekudeshet,
Mekudeshet,
Li,
Li,
Bitabaat,
Bitabaat,
Zo,
Zo,
Kedat,
Kedat,
Moshe,
Moshe,
V'Yisrael.
Israel.
With this ring,
With this ring,
be thou consecrated
be thou consecrated
unto me
unto me,
according to the traditions
according to the traditions
of the Jewish people.
of the Jewish people.
The ring on? Good. Jenna, now as you place this ring on Grant's finger, I'll ask you to say these words: Hare,
Hare,
Atah,
Atah,
Mikudash,
Mekudash,
Li,
Li,
Bitabaat,
Bitabaat,
Zo,
Zo,
Kedat,
Kedat,
Moshe,
Moshe,
V'Yisrael.
Israel.
With this ring,
With this ring,
be thou consecrated
be thou consecrated
unto me
unto me
according to the traditions
according to the traditions
of the Jewish people.
of the Jewish people.
This is a life cycle event. It's an event that says, share important words. I'm going to ask everyone who sits behind you and stands on either side of you to take advantage of this evening, get you to focus during the reception, and for them to share important words with you. The two of you will be sharing and have shared already the words of our tradition. But you had written something that I asked you in one of our meetings together, meetings I enjoyed and look forward to nurturing the relationship in the years to come. But they were words that were so wonderful that I asked your permission to share them in front of everyone here tonight. And they're statements. They're not vows. They are pretty much what one means to the other. For ultimately, that's why the two of them are under the chuppah right now, because there is deep meaning, deep value, and deep love in your relationship. And so I'm going to share these words, kind of paraphrase them, but I want everyone to know that when Jenna is talking about Grant, or Grant is talking about Jenna, that neither has heard the other's words until this moment. Jenna loves Grant's passion for little things. She loves them so much that she can't wait to wake him every day. He gets excited about the oddest facts and the random and unique cuisines, and bizarre signs. She loves that he loves her for herself. She loves the fact that he thinks weird quirks that she has, every odd little habit, every weird song that she sings, that in Grant's eyes, they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. She believes, she loves about him that he's the smartest, but also at the same time, the most modest person she knows. She admires his humility about his intelligence and his patience. She writes that he's the most patient person that she knows. He's always into whatever there is before him. And she writes these important words, and I'll quote her. I know I can always count on him to be there every single day. That's what marriage is about. And Grant says this of Jenna: she is not complacent. She gets things done. And she does those things that she can do to make the lives of those around her better. She's apparently encouraged Grant to get sunglasses and sandals and to put on sunscreen every day. And he's actually glad he listened to her. But that's the face. The inner part, too, she cares about, where she wants him to eat healthy. And he appreciates that, and she cooks delicious meals to make that possible. Jenna, Grant says that his life has been so much better because of your influence on him. He also writes that Jenna is strong. She is no shrinking violet. She speaks her mind and wouldn't let anybody take advantage or push around of herself or anyone she cares about. He says, I'm glad to have someone in her life, in my life, like you. Jenna's unique, says Grant, and funny, constantly keeping him entertained when they spend time together, whether it's in the form of funny comments, randomly singing pop or country songs in a weird voice while getting ready for bed. Grant loves that Jenna likes to go and do things, see a play, take a trip across the world, check on a new restaurant, or just walk around LA and spot things that we normally wouldn't see. A zest for life. It makes being around her so much fun. And finally, he writes, he loves her dedication to friends and to family. Jenna has so many close and great and long-time friends, testament to the fact that she is a high-quality person. Caring and considerate, she takes actions to make other people feel good, family and friends alike. She is loving and caring towards me as well, he writes. And I'll quote his final words. I can't wait to start a family with you as my partner. And so I'll ask you, do you, Grant, take Jenna to be your wife? And do you promise to love her, to strive to be open and truthful, and to share all of your joys and sorrows with her, to listen, and when you disagree, remember there often is more than one right way? And do you pledge to support her when she is in need, to remember that there will be times when that need may be to be alone? And do you vow to cherish and care for her, to encourage her growth and her fulfillment through all the changes of your lives?
I do.
And do you, Grant, take Jenna to be your Jenna take Grant to be your husband? Do you promise to love him, to strive to be open and truthful, and to share all of your joys and sorrows with him? To listen, and when you disagree, remember there often is more than one right way. And do you pledge to support him when he is in need? To remember that there will be times when that need may be to be alone. And do you vow to cherish and care for him, to encourage his growth and his fulfillment through all the changes of your lives?
I do.
And so we lift the cup of wine a second time, and this time for marriage. But we're going to enwrap you in our blessings. Above your heads, Grant's bar mitzvah talit. They are enwrapped in a wonderful Sephardic custom in another talit, and that is Jenna's grandfather's. We share now the Sheva Brachot, the 7 blessings of marriage. And I'll ask everyone to help me officiate. Rabbis officiating at weddings is only a couple hundred years old. Again, it was the community, those behind you, standing on either side of you. They officiated and they blessed you. And so, this is a brief ceremony in a 75-year-long marriage. But it's important. When you need us in the years to come, when it gets tough, think about us. Feel us enwrapping you right now in these blessings. And we'll be there for you to give you strength, give you encouragement, and continue love. And so, as I read each of the Sheva Brachot in Hebrew then in English, I'll ask everyone sitting behind you in a nice loud voice, even louder than the waterfall, to say Amen and to help me officiate and confirm these benedictions upon you. And so the first of the 7, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Praise be thou, God, guide of the world, who has created the fruit of the vine as a symbol of human joy. And we all say together, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'akol bara lichvodo. Praise be thou, God, guide of the world, who created human souls to reach for a greater glory, saying, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam yotzer ha'adam. Praise be thou, God, guide of the world, source of our creative and ever-growing lives. As we say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher yatzar et ha'adam b'tzalmo b'tzelem demut tavnito. V'hikilenu binyan adayad. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'adam. Praise be thou, God, guide of the world, who created man and woman that they might live and love and so perpetuate life. As we say, Sos tasis v'takel ha'akara b'kibbutz v'lecha b'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai v'sameach Tzion b'vaneha. Praise be thou, God, guide of the world, who permits us to share in another's joy. As we say, Sameach tesamach re'im ahuvim kismechacha yitzecha began eden mikerem. Baruch atah Adonai mesameach chatan v'chala. Praise be thou, God, guide of the world, who provides hope for all people when we see the closeness of 2 human beings. As we say, and the last of the 7, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bara sason v'simcha chatan v'kala gila rina ditza v'chedva ahava ba'achava shalom v'reut. Meheira Adonai Eloheinu yishama ba'arei Yehuda uv'chozot Yerushalayim kol sason v'kol simcha kol chatan v'kol kala kol mitzahalot chatanim v'chupatam unari mimishte neginatam. Baruch atah Adonai mesameach chatan im hakala. Praise be thou, God, guide of the world, who has proclaimed in the cities of Judah and in the courtyards of Jerusalem that the sounds of joy and the sounds of happiness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride be heard. And let us be grateful for the force that enables us to overcome separateness so that 2 people can be joined together. Praise be thou, O God, who rejoices in the happiness that bridegroom and bride bring to each other. We say together a final time, Amen. We'll take some more. Some more? Okay. Now you will feel less rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you'll not feel as cold. Each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is less loneliness. Now you are two persons. Before you is a life of commitment. Go now as you enter into the days of your marriage together, and may those days be good and long upon the earth. And so, as reckoned by the Hebrew calendar, this day being the first day of Kislev in the year 5778, Livriat Olam Leminyan Shanamonin Khan, corresponding to the 18th day of November in the year 2017, Hechatan, the groom, Grant Tyler Stern, Gedalia Ben Chanavatova, the son of Tony and Alan Stern, Vahakala and the bride, Jenna Kate Avishai, Zahavit Bat Oren Uvenyamina, the daughter of Barbara Avishai and Oren Avishai. They have become a married couple in keeping with the law of Moses and the custom of Israel. Hare at mikudeshet li, hare ata mikudash li. They have uttered the words that bind and have become husband and wife before witnesses from the congregation of Israel. Therefore, as inscribed in your beautiful ketubah that is right behind me, I confirm your marriage according to the provisions of our sages, Kedat Moshe v'Yisrael, and in the presence of these witnesses and in accordance with the laws of Judaism and the state of California, I declare you, Grant and Jenny Stern, husband and wife. Baruch atah Adonai, Misameach Chatan im Hakala. Blessed be each of you, and blessed be your marriage. Mazel tov. It's Grant and Jenna.